and we're rolling. What's going on, Chris?
How you doing, Justin? How's the day been?
It's been good so far. I'm patiently waiting for summer. I do not like the winter at all.
Yeah, it's been like a few minus degrees here. Maybe, well, I don't know what it's like with you. It's probably a bit more than what I get here. We at the moment we've got like -4, -5.
Okay, that's not too bad.
What was it like with you?
Some days it could be well. Right now we've been very fortunate the last couple of winters to stay like -2, -3, but it can get up there, right? Like -20, -21.
Yeah, that's
-30 sometimes, and that's when you'll not see me at all.
that's absolutely Baltic. That is it. Very cold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, very, very. And even as a kid, you know what? I never ever liked the winter.
hmm
Never ever liked it.
Definitely.
So
I'm not really fussed about it, to be honest. I mean, I'm the type of guy that kind of just cracks on with it, and it's kind of like it's Scotland, right? So we're kind of used to that as well, you know. But
mm.
yeah.
so what time is it over in Scotland right now?
10 to 5 p.m.
Okay, okay. So we're here in Cape Breton, and it is 12:49 right now. So a little bit of a time difference,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So like what, 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours.
something like that. Yeah, three or
Yeah,
4 hours. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
So we're here to talk about fitness, and how you got started in the game, and maybe you can tell us
Yeah,
that, and
nice.
then we'll take it from there.
Nice, absolutely. So basically I got started in sport when I was about 10 years old by my parents, about 10 to 12 years old. They kind of encouraged me in the right way to do sport. So it was a squash I actually got into. I mean, they put me into various sports actually, so like golf as well, and um, you know, like I think squash and golf and like racket sports. The gym as well when I was a little bit older. But from the start, it was like I picked squash as the sport I wanted to like focus a bit more on after trying a few sports. So um, yeah, I kind of went that way. And then 16, I got into the gym, started doing resistance training, started doing different types of programs, different intensities, different things like that. So I've kind of worked my way from there to where I am now. Yeah. Um, is that enough for now, or do you want a little bit more?
Oh, oh no, that's good. I was just going to ask you. You know, our country is our sport is hockey. What about Scotland? What is your guys'
I
main
mean,
sport?
main sport. There's various sports here, but I think really Scotland's probably the home of golf. I think
Golf. Okay.
maybe. I mean, possibly. I mean, there is various sports here now, but I think a lot of people obviously play golf, but there's racket sports, there's football and all that sort of stuff as well. So I mean, you guys don't call it football, right? Do you? Or soccer?
We call it soccer.
Yeah,
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 soccer.
yeah,
We do
yeah.
have a football, but
It's
it's
America. It's a different style.
yeah, yeah. Oh, God, yes, definitely for sure. You know what? I was watching. I do like watching soccer, man. Like the endurance them guys have and the condition they have to be in
Yeah,
is incredible.
yeah,
Like it's
absolutely.
insane.
But there is some people that actually don't like it because obviously like the just the mentality of they train 2 or 3 days a week and then they go home sort of thing,
Yeah,
after the
I don't
match.
know though, man. Like it's pretty impressive. Like what
Oh
they,
yeah, 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 definitely.
you're out there kicking a ball for pretty much an hour straight, is it? Like
Yeah,
it's
90 minutes.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, golf is more. I think more of like yeah, you kind of got to be somewhat in shape and fit, but it's more of a mental strategy,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
The
yeah,
approach.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, like that's kind of like a different sport, though, isn't it? So
yeah.
it's different ballgame. A bit more patience required for golf as well. So yeah.
Funny thing, I actually bought an Xbox this year,
Oh,
and my main purpose was to play football on it, but I got I downloaded the PGA Masters game. I'm so wrapped up and invested into that now. It's not even
yeah,
funny.
yeah, man. I got rid of my Xbox a while ago. Actually, probably a few years ago now. But yeah, that's kind of yeah. I mean, I can't remember the last time I played it.
Okay.
to be honest. But yeah,
Yeah, no.
I know what you're saying previously, yeah, probably, but not nowadays, no.
Yeah, no, I've never really played video games or anything like that, and just until this, well, actually, just until a month ago, I said, I'll pick, just to do something with my time in the evenings, and I picked one up, and it's like, oh my God, like it's so addicting. I don't want to put it down, right? But so are you a personal trainer or anything, or?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I am actually qualified in personal training. I've got a strength and conditioning degree. I'm nutrition qualified as well. Also, I'm currently studying a level 4 strength and conditioning qualification,
Okay.
and I'm actually also finishing off a mindset or mental performance course as well. So that kind of leads into my online stuff as well.
Yeah, you're a busy person then.
Well, yeah, but always being productive and putting out the quality
Yeah.
work and then putting out the quality work, right? So,
So when you're at the gym training, walk us through what a day is like for you for training. What kind of workouts do you specialize in? Just like resistance, strength, or
so
conditioning
for me, do you mean myself or my clients?
for yourself?
Okay. So for me, at the moment, I like to mix up my training. So I like to keep the body challenged, mind challenged, focusing on various aspects of training because I've had various experiences. I've been in the industry for a long time now, so at least 10 years anyway. So, I
So
kind
you like to keep your body in a state of shock, right? Like you don't
well,
want to go in
yeah,
and do the same thing.
yeah, absolutely, 100%. So in the,
Yeah.
it's like keeping the body from keeping it guessing, and obviously like as well with the mind keeping it focused and knowing what that's it's always going to be challenged.
Mhm. Now, have you ever competed like in a, I don't know, a powerlifting competition, bodybuilding, Olympic lifting? Is that something you've ever did, or?
No, I mean actually, I've not really to be honest, but as I say, I focus quite a lot on squash, and actually I'm going back to it this year because my son's going away to nursery this year, so he's given a bit more time as well, so I'm kind of focusing back on squash masters competitions.
Oh, nice.
And
That's
then,
intense too. Like playing squash, like that's pretty intense as well.
yeah, absolutely, 100%. That's an all-round athletic sport, right? You need a lot of athletic prowess and you need a lot of athletic abilities to play the sport at a high level. I mean, I go down to with my dad something, well, most years actually to watch the British Open, which is in Birmingham in the UK.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, yeah, we do that, and it's really good, really good. The atmosphere's great.
A lot of people too, like when they're looking to get in shape or it's, I got to go to the gym and I don't want to. You don't really have to go to the gym. You can play squash. You can,
Yeah,
you
absolutely. Find
know,
a sport you enjoy doing. Pick something you enjoy doing, right?
yeah,
It's all about,
if you want to
you know.
learn a new sport, though, you don't necessarily have to go to the gym to get in shape, right?
Well, I would say it depends also what your goals are, right? So with that, it depends on the goals. So, I mean, if the goal is to build strength, build power, build prowess as an athlete, you will need a gym at some point. You will
Oh,
need a gym.
absolutely, yes.
You will need to,
I
you
just
will.
mean for the first person starting
Oh,
out,
of
that's
course, yeah,
maybe
absolutely,
I'm a
100%.
little
100%.
nervous going to the gym.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely, 100%,
yeah,
100%. Just start. Sometimes I say to my clients, like new clients, I'd be like, just go for an extra walk every day, half an hour, you know,
yep,
every
that's
day.
exercise.
Exactly. Take the dog that extra half mile, or go for a cycle in the summer. You know, and just start building up slowly, and then from there, you can start thinking about what goals you want to set later on and how you're going to challenge yourself to become better at what you're doing as well. So yeah.
You're absolutely right too. Like so, like if I were to reach out to you online, do you do online personal training?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I'm actually an online peak performance coach. That's where it all comes into a specific gym program or a home workout, a specific nutritional guidance, and I also do at the moment daily habits, which also compounds into mind habits.
Hmm.
But once I've done this course, this mental performance course, I can obviously go a bit more into that as well with the daily habits and the mind habits. So
So now, when you do these courses now, are you in an actual school or is it an online?
Well, I actually, at the moment, I'm actually training with a company called Be World Class.
Okay.
And the guy that runs it, he's a sports psychologist. He's got this is his business now as well. So he's kind of built a business from, from scratch as well. So yeah, he's it's all psychological. He works with business performance. He works with sports performance. So he's teaching this now to other people so they can use it with their clients or they can take it and do other things with it as well.
No, absolutely. And you know what? It's. I was on Instagram, I think it was the other day, and I was looking like in someone's like an influencer, I guess, whatever. But I forget what he was talking about, but it was like off the wall. Like, it's scary that like the wrong leading information. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, this
Yeah,
guy's not certified, and you don't have to be certified neither. It's it's some people aren't, and they're like some of the best personal trainers out there. But there's some people out there. It's, well, okay, this guy's successful. I'm just going to hop on and do it,
yeah. I
and
mean,
you know.
yeah. Yeah. What I would say to people if they want to a bit of advice about finding obviously someone that they can work with is obviously do your due diligence, do your research.
That's a
You
big
know,
thing. Like, find out what has this guy. Like, if I'm hiring someone, say, to be a powerlifter, what I want to know was what makes him qualified to teach me powerlifting. What has he done as an individual?
because I think you need the knowledge and experience as well to go with it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, there's just so much out there now. Even with nutrition,
Uh,
like
yeah,
there's so much out there, and it's. I always tell people, like, I want to go on a diet. Don't go on a diet. Do a lifestyle change.
yeah, absolutely, 100%. I agree with that. Like, I mean, it's all about like making the small changes through time with the habits of nutrition, with exercise, with whatever it is, athletic performance. It's about making it manageable but sustainable growth as well.
Yep. I mean, the thing with the diet is like, okay, you're on a diet and it's great. You got these meals planned out for you. Everything's calculated for you, but it's a diet. It's meant to end at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
100%.
now what do you
Yeah,
do that these meals and everything aren't prepared? Like, you know what I mean? Aren't made out for you. And then you go back into your old habits, right?
yeah, that's that. I've seen that many times. That's called yo-yo dieting. You know,
Yo-yo diet?
yo-yo dieting. You know,
That's a good term. I never heard that one.
it's kind of like like just what you said there. Like people go back to the old habits, right?
Mhm.
I think that the diet stops at some point. Whereas if you do it as a lifestyle nutritional change, which is more sustainable and it helps more, working it, building it up the way gradually rather than just, you know, taking, these yo-yo diets and whatever they are. I don't know, but I mean, the way I teach my clients is to have sustainable growth within what they do, whether it's exercise, nutrition, daily habits. I actually, with my clients, I'm on there, a call with them every week to set up targets to tell me what their wins are for the week to see how they can improve and give them some teaching stuff as well. So obviously teach them some things they can take away and do and try for themselves.
So now, do you do then weekly check-ins with your clients? Like, is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
through
yeah.
like a FaceTime or Zoom
Yes,
or something?
Zoom. I do that through Zoom. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Um,
Nice.
yeah. So I mean, that's kind of that's where that's at. So what I was going to say is also they can message me for questions and education because obviously that can be done through the phone as well, or it can be done through Messenger. But I prefer to have it on WhatsApp. But I've actually got an app as well I use for my clients. But for coaching specifically stuff, it's on the app. I use the app specifically for that. But if there's any videos or anything they want to send me or anything like that for their coaching and stuff, it would be on WhatsApp.
Okay. Gotcha. So why don't you tell us what a peak performance coach is?
Okay. So a peak performance coach is a whole package mentality. It includes the whole thing. The nutrition, the exercise, the daily habits, the mind habits also which they compound from the daily habits anyway. And this is why I'm doing my mental performance course to add that extra layer on.
Hmm.
and also, help people even more, right? Because that's what it's about, helping people.
So when someone hires you, then they're not just getting a personal trainer; they're getting the full package. Then,
Exactly, absolutely, 100%,
okay,
100%.
gotcha. Yeah, that's a pretty neat setup because some people just, well, I only offer personal trainer, or well, I only offer nutrition, because then now you got to go and hire a personal trainer or a nutritionist, and
Mhm.
you're the one, the one deal kind of thing, right? So you're getting everything at once with the guy that starts from day one with you.
Absolutely, 100%. Yep. And it's all tailored to the person, individual, because everyone's individual. They have different needs, different goals, different aspirations, but also the guidance is there from me, but it's also their responsibility to take the action and do it, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I was watching online the other day. A doctor or a sports scientist or something was on there talking about, we've been doing it all wrong for years. He said it was about, we're drinking too much water. What do you think about that? Like, he said our body can't get rid of it fast enough, and we're already putting more water back in. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know what specific numbers he was giving out. Did he give out any numbers or?
I can't remember, and I wish you know what, I should have saved it
Yeah.
because it was very
I mean,
interesting, right? But
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, we need water to obviously, like, hydrate, um, especially when you're exercising, especially when you're pushing the body. But also, I think it's a good thing just to get into a habit of doing it every day.
mhm,
Drinking that 2 liters every day. Maybe, if you can push it up, 2 to 3 liters a day, there's nothing major about that. I mean, obviously, the first time you try that, you're going to be going to the toilet a few times, but I mean,
yeah,
that,
oh,
that
absolutely.
that's just natural body body's way of doing it. So I think, yeah, I mean, I I also recommend my clients to drink water regularly as well. So yeah,
Mhm.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting. Like I said, I'm gonna have to try to find it again when we're done here, and I'll see if I can find it, and I'll send you the link on it. It was
Yeah,
pretty interesting the way he explained it and everything. But
yeah.
like you said, if you're an athlete or something, you're out there, a runner or whatever, like, you're gonna need to consume some water because you're gonna get dehydrated pretty quick, right?
100%, 100%. It's also good for the digestive system as well. So 100%. Yeah.
And just to flush everything out of your system, like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
there's so much on the market now, like sugary drinks and everything. It's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's something I've obviously with myself. I've actually cut out a lot of like sugar in
Hmm.
my nutrition and lifestyle. And
How
obviously,
did that affect you? Like,
it's been, to be honest with you, it's been great. I mean, like, as the change is like, as I say, my experience. So my experience of that, from my point of view of how it's happened for me, is my digestive system is always more responsive. My energy levels are higher. My clarity of, mental clarity is a lot better. You know,
mhm.
yeah, I mean, I can endure more during the day as well. So,
So when you decided to cut the sugar out, like, is it cut out completely in your diet or in your?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so when you first, like, decided, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore, how did your body react to it? Like, your first couple of days to a week?
I mean, it was obviously I didn't. Well, it was, yeah. I mean, it was fine. I mean, there was no major issues or nothing. So for
No, 'cause,
me
you
anyway,
have some people that go through the shakes and they get headaches, and
yeah.
they cave right away, right? But
I
I think
mean,
if you slowly do it,
yes, I did it gradually. I didn't just do it all in
just
one.
cut it out. Okay, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess that's what I was trying to ask you. Did you do it gradually, or did you just cut it out
absolutely.
right away?
Gradually. It was a gradual stop. And then it was done by 2, 3 months. That was like, yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I'd love to be
honestly,
able to kick the sugar, like, but I'm a huge energy drink person. Like, I love them. I know they're bad for you, but it's like that sugar thing. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm doing it, and you get them headaches and that, it's just
yeah, I think you've got to. For me, my experience of that was like the first month. You've just got to let the body do what it needs to do. You know,
yeah.
and just keep drinking keep yourself hydrated and eating. the the foods that are obviously, I mean, my food intake is obviously very healthy as well. So I kind of I stick to that very disciplined way as well. So
Now, do you do meal plans for your clients as well, or do they have to like will you measure it? Okay, you should have this much protein this week, this much whatever carbohydrates, whatever, or
with my online program, we can actually do numbers as well. Yes, so we can actually dial down on the numbers, obviously for clients, depending on what the body type is, what their current weight is, what their body, it's all individualized for the person, Um, I actually use a specific calculator, which is, scientific, um, and it's all done through that, you know.
okay, cool, yeah. Like I said, there's so much out there now, and like we're learning like so much that things that we were doing in the past that were wrong and correcting it now. It's amazing how much I can't wait to see what it's going to be like another 5 years from now. Well, what we're talking about, and well, you shouldn't do it that way now because studies have shown, research has shown.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to do your research as well, right? I would recommend clients or anyone that's thinking about even starting for themselves and not going to a trainer. I mean, do your research about how you should do things. And then
Hmm.
obviously, like, I mean, if you're looking for like online, also do your research, but just, make sure that the person is for you, and they suit your style and everything that you want to train with them. There's a mutual rapport there, and you can really get on with the person, and they'll take you on board and they'll show you the way basically.
Now, do you train athletes as well, like, or is it just strictly fitness related?
No, I can, because of my strength conditioning background. If an athlete came to me looking for peak performance, I could do it because I've got
Okay.
strength conditioning, and I'm also, well, this is why I'm doing my level 4 as well. So once I've completed this level 4, I've done my theory. I've basically passed my theory on this part. So I just need to do my Olympic lifting assessment, my SAQ, which is speed and agility drills,
Hmm.
assessment, and then or do my athlete program, which I'm devising in February with a squash athlete, which will be a 8-week evidence program, but I have to make 12 weeks of a program.
Okay. What's your thoughts on like CrossFit? Do you teach that or?
I don't teach CrossFit. No, I've got no
Okay.
issues. I've got no issues with CrossFit, but I don't teach CrossFit as such. I'm more like strength and conditioning coach sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was just wondering. That's all. Wondering if you dabbled. I wasn't big into it or anything like that, but I used to dabble with it a bit, and that's another workout where you have to be in shape to be able to.
Oh, 100%.
If you want to compete, like I'm not saying like
Yeah, yeah,
no, you shouldn't do it, but anyone can do it. But
yeah,
like to compete at that level,
yeah. You have to
like
be
soccer
in the
player,
right.
right?
Yeah,
Anyone can go out and play soccer, but like if you want to compete with it, you have to be up there with it.
oh, you have to be up on like on your training regular,
Mhm.
and you can't miss your training if you're competing,
Yeah.
at that level. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now, so what's some of your gyms like over there? Because like I was a competitive power lifter for years, and I've always loved seeing the different gyms and the setups and everything. What's your local gym like? Do you go to a local gym?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few gyms around here. There's various gyms around where I live in Scotland, and there's probably about 10 around this area. Um, I mean, the gyms are really good here. Certainly where I am. I mean, Scotland's got various gyms. You've got Pure Gym and all that, and you've got, different types of gyms. Um, but yeah, I go to the gym or sometimes have a home workout for myself as well, depending on my schedule for the day, where my priorities lie.
Hmm. Okay, cool. Now, do they have gyms designed to just specially for athletes, or is it just a kind of open to
Um,
anybody?
I think you can. I mean, some gyms may be like that. I think I've actually seen a few. not in Scotland, but in America, some gyms are designed just for athletes, and some gyms are obviously designed for, for anyone. So it just depends what
Yeah.
the person who owns the gym wants to decide how to structure the facility.
Okay, cool. So you guys got a mixture of everything over there then
Yeah,
in
I mean,
Scotland.
yeah, we've got like a mix of stuff. It's a mix of gyms,
Nice.
mix of abilities that go in, beginners up to advanced. We've got, yeah, athletes. I mean, doing different sports. I mean, we're about what I think 5 million in Scotland, something like that. So it's not
Okay.
massive, but I mean, it's a decent amount, but it's not that. I mean, we're not a massive country, but I mean, we're getting better every day. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think we're competitive in sport, definitely. I mean, we like sport here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you. What's it like there?
For being competitive in sports?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, it's insane here. It's insane here. You name it, like we soccer, baseball, hockey.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, where I'm at, football is not a this part of the country where I'm at. It's not a big thing. It's getting popular here, but I mean, other parts of the country, like we have an actual national football league here. But
yeah.
I mean, for like even boxing is another great competitive sport that we have here. It's very competitive.
Nice. Sounds like there's a bit
Yeah,
of variety there as well. Yeah,
yeah. Like it's very like we don't have any. We don't really like we're from where I'm at in part of the country. We don't really have anything dedicated yet to like UFC style stuff. Like the
yeah,
cage.
yeah,
Yeah, we don't really have anything like that. But we have jujitsu and karate and stuff like that. But that's on the other side of the country, I believe, or it could be like close by. But I'm unaware of it.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Like from where I'm from, our main thing is hockey, ice
Oh,
hockey.
yeah, yeah. Ice
Yeah,
hockey is it?
yeah. Yeah, ice hockey. And you got to be pretty conditioned for that too. Like even if you want to make it to the next level or just go out on the ice and play in a small league, you still have to be pretty conditioned. You're up and down the ice and you're passing, you're
Yeah,
getting hit.
absolutely, 100%. I mean, I've seen some of the used to not used to like fight on that ice hockey as well. Like if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
even
I think they can really come down on that now. The fighting,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
know, I think they still do it a bit, but not like it used to be 15 years ago.
Oh,
Right? It
no, probably not.
was
Probably
more
not.
of a boxing match than anything.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no. So, like, do you offer different levels of training? Like, do you have, like, say, a level one beginner, or if you want to bump it up to intermediate to advanced, or do you just
So,
like for different clients, right?
yeah, of course, of course. So, with my options on my online peak performance coaching program, it is actually obviously they can do monthly, they can do a 6 month investment.
Oh, absolutely. It's a learning curve too, right? Well, yeah, because now not only like do you have to do the personal training part of it, now you have a website you have to run. You have advertising and marketing. It's not just about the personal training anymore, right? Yeah. Now, do you have an Instagram account obviously you have a Facebook because that's how we met, but like do you have a page separate from your personal page where people can check your work or testimonials? How do you like LinkedIn? Okay. Oh, okay. I was actually thinking about signing up for it as well. Just like yourself, I'm trying to promote. my podcast, and so I'm looking at different platforms as well. So I was wondering if anyone ever used it and how they liked it. Okay. Okay, cool, cool. Now, I seen you're on your personal Facebook that you were doing a kettlebell workout the other day. How do you like working out with the kettlebells? Mhm. Oh, absolutely. They're great. Like like you said, you can buy them in kits or individual, whatever weight you desire. I like doing kettlebells when I was working out. They were a really good at the end of my weightlifting career. They almost like they were becoming a staple in my workout. Like I tried to use them for everything, strength and conditioning, you know, rehab. You can use them for anything. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Oh, absolutely. And then you get a set of resistant bands for them even. You know what I mean? So now you've opened up another way of working out. Just yeah, you got the weight, but now you got resistance on it, right? Like resistant bands, like when I was powerlifting, they were another thing that I added late into my powerlifting career. And I remember the first time I got them doing squats anyway, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have a whole lot of weight on anyway, but I put them on Ron in the squat rack, and everything just went flying because they're under so much tension, right? Yeah. hmm I forget what they were because it's been years now, but they were they were up there. But once I figured out how to use them, and okay, now I can add the weight and how they actually work, and it was great. Like my strength levels just went to a whole nother level, right? And that's another thing too. You're shocking the body. You're keeping it in a constant state of shock, right? hmm it's like you go to the gym 5 days a week, and arm day's Friday. Your body becomes adapted to, well, I know I'm going to be doing bicep curls when I get there, and I'm probably going to do this weight with this many and you know what, your body just, okay, you start off fast because you're in a state of your body's in a state of shock, like it's new, but then all of a sudden it's like your progression comes up, and then it's just like boom. And that's where a lot of people get discouraged and they quit because maybe they don't know that, and I think that's where a personal trainer like yourself comes in handy, right? hmm Now, do you have any other future plans in the works, like business wise? I know you're taking these courses and everything, but like, do you have anything like maybe your own studio, your own gym? Okay, cool. Are you already in the works with that now, or is it just something that you're? Mhm. Yeah, no, definitely that'd be a cool idea for sure, man. Like, spread the word and and I mean, it's to start a podcast. Like, people, oh, you need this. You don't. You invest like you invest over time. Like you can do it now. On your phone, on a laptop. It's there's all like fitness is always something that it's going to be around forever, and people want to learn and. Mhm. So now, is this your full time job as a personal trainer, or do you do something else? Okay. Yeah, because I don't think you'll ever be out of work when you break into a full time fitness. Because there's always going to be somebody wanting something, right? You're getting the whole meal deal. Yeah. So, have you worked out today? Oh, nice, nice. How long will that run for now? Okay, cool. Hmm. Okay, keep it low, but keep it like you said, keep it low, the time low, but the intensity. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for giving some time here. It, yeah, we definitely got to keep in contact with one another, though, for sure. Thank you, and I appreciate you for stopping and taking some time. Like I know the time difference is 3 or 4 hours in the difference, but awesome. Looking forward to chatting with you again.